They always seem to perform when it matters too, so of course the voting makes sense.
So here we go then, game number 1 of the finals here. El Clasico one more time as SK Gaming take on Fnatic. Really interested to see how this one goes down, and we heard from the players themselves, Candy Panda saying, I'm really excited to get this series off. They've played 4 times over the year, they've got 5 games possibly to come up here, and well, who's going to come out on top? We'll be finding out, and are we going to see any level 1 action? That grouping from SK makes it seem so.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see who blinks
first.
Here we go, Svenskeren going to be the first one going in there. It's going straight in towards it. All the damage front-loaded onto Svenskeren. Flashes out of there. Soaz goes a little too deep on this one. Svenskeren quickly gets shielded up. Quick skill being picked up there. That may be a problem for Jesus taking that defensive ball, but there's no first blood for either team.
Few summoners used though. Yeah, Soaz had to flash away. Svenskeren, of course, had to flash away. The heal was actually used from Candy Panda here. And we're going to get 2v2 up in top.
This is really bad for Enrated. The Q has landed, and they're going to follow it through as well. Candy Panda down to half HP. Enrated sticking around. There's a lot of damage being exchanged here, not messing around. SK might not be too bothered about that when it comes to this lane phase with his heals coming in. But there's the stun. The Q's landed. First blood for Soaz on Lee Sin. Will they get any more? Candy Panda is low. Wait for the Q. No, he flashes under the tower.
And Soaz, he decided to stay around because the flash was used here from Enrated. Silent now in the mid lane.
They're piling in. Jez is in trouble. He's gone out. The tower hit on Cyanide. The second one comes through. But Peke can finish it off. He gets himself a first kill as well. And now with a LeBlanc starting to get kills, that's a problem.
So Cyanide, after the whole level 1 trade here, he wasn't even in the fight. He was actually he had moved all the way down to the red buff of SK Gaming. Early pickaxe for Soaz, so he's gonna build it towards the Tiamat and then focus on a lot of damage and of course a lot of wave clear. But Cyanide now up in the top lane. Flash is almost ready on Enrated, but not yet.
Sneaking in, jumping onto Enrated. The chopper's gone down, but Enrated's caught out. Then Cyanide sinks at Taste of Fear in and gets himself a kill.
That's the thing with Sona. Your mobility is non-existent. You can speed up yourself very, very little in the early game because you obviously don't max your E.
He knows that Svenskeren will come around to it at some point to clear that one up. He might even get Jesus' ball, he might get sandwiched.
Here comes Peke, he's going to come around, they're going to try and explode. Jesus gets punted straight towards him. The damage comes through, Shockwave whiffs, Jesus gets taken down, and now Svenskeren's in trouble. He's on Soaz, who's a strong top laner. He's doing a lot of damage. Svenskeren simply gets kited around, and it's a double kill for Peke.
Oh, the rocket missed too. Such a smart play by Soaz here. Peke was moving to him from the second they noticed Jesus was moving around the edge here.
Tiamat for Soaz. Is he thinking, okay, I need to test Freddy again and see if I can fight him this time? Under the tower last time, that didn't work, and this will certainly help his cause if Cyanide can get in there, and Cyanide has gone through. Not seen by any ward, and there is a stealth bug gonna dive straight on top of Freddy, who tries to turn things around. The pillar does go down, and that's blocked out Cyanide completely, but Soaz here gonna kick him back. Cyanide trying to run away. Freddy's gonna go down. You can't escape that one. One more will do it, and it is Soaz that picks up the 6th kill of the game here for Fnatic.
Yeah, very good reaction from Fnatic saying we need Soaz to get ahead in this 1v1, so Cyanide moves up there. Notice Peke though here in the jungle of SK. He's gonna spot out someone up here.
Oh, they're on the ward. Distortion could catch them both out. Enrated taken so low. One more hit, but there's the crescendo. Turns it back around on his head. Candy Panda in there. Jesus comes in to get himself the easy kill.
Completely backfired here for Peke. He thought he had more damage, so the shielding coming in from Jesus, saving Enrated, turning it around.
Svenskeren, I have to say, been fairly quiet so far this game. That might change now though, because he's coming in. Soaz already at half HP. Freddy, where is the pillar going to come down? He's got SubJuGate running. Soaz flashes, but the pillar does finally come in. Svenskeren gets it, and that will be the 2nd kill of the game coming in for SK.
And it can actually end up being a very big issue for Fnatic. The fact that Soaz, he can't do anything to Freddy here.
That's a nice ward in position by Peke. We'll spot them early enough, and Fnatic using that opportunity to sneak another 3 men around here into that red buff brush. As it happens, no one actually moving out there, but they've scanned as well, so they know that they're not spotted at this point, and they're going to try and come in around the side.
And rated in all sorts of trouble. Oh, the inner flame does not land, but Peke still goes in. Crescendo comes out. That stops him in the tracks. Freddy teleporting in from the top lane. That means Fnatic are going to evacuate, but that leaves actually Soaz open in the top wave to push that inhibitor turret.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Freddy didn't cancel his teleport here, because Fnatic had already disengaged away from SK. And we already saw the plan for Fnatic. Go in the jungle, wait for someone to overextend, and go in there. And in case, oh, Cyanide being caught out.
Caught out with the Crescendo
Wow.
and exploded where he stands. Svenskeren will be picking that kill up, and so far, so good. And SK Gaming, despite all this early pressure Fnatic had, have not really been pressured probably for the last 5-10 minutes.
Top side of the jungle is not quite as much vision, but the bottom side certainly is, and now they're going to try and lock up Freddy here. There is a subjugate going to be used against Soaz, and also that Blade of the Ruin King to give him the movement speed, but will they finish him off? Reckless is doing a lot of damage. Soaz going decently low from this one, but it is going to be a kill. It will go to Reckless.
So Freddy pushing all the way up here. It was just a matter of time before he get punished for it. Yes, they got to kill him to Cyanide, but still the rest of Fnatic were in a good position at least to go up there and kill him.
Then it's going to hit you hard.
Really, really hurt onto him, but Pegan now needs to get away from this.
Yeah, Freddy is a scary, scary beast. A single chomp on Peke, shredded down a third of his health, but Fnatic are chasing.
And Freddy's right in the middle of this one. I don't think he's tanky enough to survive. It's Reckless against that. There is Soaz off the side on towards Svenskeren. They use a Randuin, but is it enough to get him away? No, it's not. I thought the shockwave would have come there from Jesus. It didn't in the end. They give up 2 kills. They give up a blue buff. Fnatic are turning. They're going Baron.
First mistake made by SK Gaming on the map here. They get caught out. Fnatic pops the ultimate from Reckless and just piles onto them so fast, so much mobility. No turrets around to help them. And that's 2 kills. And now the Baron. Just what Fnatic needed. Ooh, Yellow Star is very close going down there. Check it first. Nope.
Nope, not going to check it. There's a Crescendo used, but he uses a Mikhail's. He's like, no, you're not going to have me from this one. Good shockwave, though. Gets 3 men. Super Mega Death Rocket as well as Candy Panda finishes off Yellow Star. They're having to fight Freddy from the backside. Soaz actually diving real deep in the middle. Now Peke comes around to help the team out. They lose 1 man here, not picking up any kills of their own.
Very, very scary combo though from Fnatic.
Big wave in the top.
This is it, surely.
Peke gonna get some attack onto this one. It's leaving that mid lane exposed. Jesus gets a big burst of damage done on him. Ignite was used this time around. That tower going very, very low. Soaz continuing to keep the damage down. There's the 3-time strike. Freddy's gonna get dropped. You can see Cyanide jumping in. 1 more cleave. Soaz gets the kill on towards him. Svenskeren in trouble. Crescendo comes out, stops Soaz. Cyanide now has to back out. He has got that Guardian Angel, remember, but the second inhibitor turret will fall, and Fnatic now have exposed the SK base like a can opener.
That surely is it here. I thought that as well when they came in. Guardian Angels in there as well. We're going to see the teleport actually coming in from Soaz. He went back to heal himself up and they moved straight in. Shockwave actually at the back, but the Nexus turret's already been focused here. Fnatic, not sure why they're not going for the second one in there at this point. Cyanide pretty low, but still has his Guardian Angel here. That's a dead troll up on the top side as they go in on towards Peke. He's going to get his passive pop, but they go back in. Svenskeren goes down. Soaz gets that one. There's another one for Soaz. Double kill on that front, and now they can finally turn. They've broken the defense from SK Gaming, and it's Fnatic that take game number 1 here in the championship match.
It took them 42 minutes to finally take them down. It's the advantage they had from the very start of this game, where they got those 2 early kills in the top and middle lane, and they held on to that advantage the whole way through. Credit to SK Gaming, they held on very well. They've proven that throughout the entire season, but it is Fnatic with game 1.
Very safe play by Fnatic. Didn't want to just try and dive onto SK Gaming, even though they were so far ahead. Actually just stayed around, got a few hits, kept doing it. I believe they got like 3 Barons before they actually broke through the defense, got in, got the turrets down, and then could take.
And you can understand it from SK's side. Realistically, outside of those turrets, they were never going to be able to win a fight. So they sit back and they hope to God that Fnatic